There's a sensor in your car about the size of your thumb that's quietly draining your money. It's dirty, it's sending the wrong data to your engine, and every time you drive, your car burns more fuel, loses power, and slowly damages parts that cost thousands to fix. Most drivers never realize it's happening. They just keep filling up more often, not knowing this problem can be fixed for less than a single tank of gas. This sensor is called the mass airflow sensor, and when it's dirty, which it almost always is, it creates a domino effect that mechanics and dealerships quietly profit from. Because a dirty MAF sensor doesn't just hurt your fuel economy, it damages your catalytic converter, it ruins your spark plugs, it stresses your engine, and when those parts fail, that's when the real bills start piling up. The sensor itself, it can often be cleaned in 15 minutes with a $10 can of spray. But they don't tell you that part. They wait until the damage spreads. Then they hand you a repair estimate that makes your stomach drop. Today, you're going to learn exactly what this sensor does, how it quietly destroys your car when it's dirty, and the simple steps you can take right now to protect yourself from this silent drain on your wallet. What your MAF sensor actually does, and why it matters. Your engine is a chemistry experiment happening thousands of times per minute. For every gallon of fuel, it needs precisely the right amount of oxygen. Too much fuel, you're burning money and choking your catalytic converter. Too little, your engine runs lean, hot, and dangerous. The mass airflow sensor sits between your air filter and engine, measuring every breath your car takes. It tells your engine computer exactly how much air is coming in. The computer uses that number to inject the perfect amount of fuel. When it's clean, this system is flawless. But here's what they don't tell you. This sensor gets dirty in almost every car. Dust, oil vapors, pollen, debris that sneaks past your air filter. All of it builds up on the delicate sensing element inside, a thin film of contamination that throws off the readings just enough to make your engine miscalculate everything. According to AutoZone, a dirty MAF sensor forces your engine to run rich. Excess fuel doesn't burn completely. It dumps into your exhaust system and slowly kills your catalytic converter. Firestone reports the domino effect clearly. Poor fuel economy, power loss, and damage that builds silently until something expensive breaks. The sensor? $200. Does the catalytic converter it destroys? $1,500 to $2,500. The financial trap most drivers fall into. Here's the pattern mechanics see every day. A driver walks in complaining about gas mileage. Used to get 28 miles per gallon, now getting 22. That's a 20% drop. Over a year, hundreds of dollars are vanishing into thin air. The mechanic scans the computer. Code P0101, mass airflow sensor malfunction. But here's the secret. That code doesn't mean the sensor is broken. It usually means it's dirty. The real fix? A $15 can of MAF cleaner in 20 minutes. Total DIY cost, $15. Shop cost for cleaning, $50 to $100. But most shops skip straight to replacement. The part costs $70 to $400 depending on your car. Add labor, and you're staring at $250 to $500. According to RepairPal, luxury vehicles push past $500 easily. And that's just the sensor. If it's been dirty for months, the damage spreads. Fouled spark plugs, ruined catalytic converter, confused oxygen sensors. What should have been a $10 cleaning becomes a $2,000 cascading nightmare. Not because everything failed at once, but because one dirty sensor destroyed them in sequence, component by component. The symptoms they hope you'll ignore. A dirty MAF sensor doesn't scream for attention, it whispers. And busy drivers miss the signs until it's too late. First comes the check engine light. Vague, could be anything, so you wait. Then the rough idle hits. Sitting at a red light, the engine shudders. Sometimes it stalls completely, forcing you to restart in the middle of traffic. That's your engine starving for fuel, because the sensor lied about the airflow. Acceleration feels sluggish. You press the gas, and there's a delay. The car hesitates like it's dragging an anchor. According to Firestone, drivers describe it as the engine suffocating, because it is. Then the fuel economy tanks. You're at the gas station every week instead of every 10 days. The math doesn't add up. Where's the fuel going? Into wasted combustion, into your exhaust as unburned junk, into your catalytic converter, slowly poisoning it. Black smoke from your tailpipe is the final warning. That smoke is literally money burning. Fuel that should power your car is instead ejected as waste, all because a thumb-sized sensor is covered in dirt. What mechanics know that you don't? Ask any mechanic off the record about MAF sensors, and they'll tell you the truth. Most problems can be fixed with cleaning. The sensor doesn't need replacement. It needs maintenance. But maintenance pays $50. Replacement pays $500. Which one gets recommended? A cleaning generates maybe $50 to $100 in revenue. A replacement, $250 to $500. Easy math. The part takes 15 minutes to access. 2 screws, 1 connector. But because customers don't know cleaning exists, they accept the replacement quote without blinking. Here's the part that'll make you angry. You can clean it yourself. MAF cleaner costs $10 to $15 at any auto parts store. Locate the sensor between your air filter and engine. Disconnect the plug. Remove 2 screws. Spray the sensing element carefully. Let it dry 10 minutes. Reinstall. Done. No special tools, no expertise, just 10 minutes of patience. Yet thousands of drivers pay $250 to $500 daily for a job they could do during a commercial break. Why? Because nobody tells them it's an option. The service advisor doesn't mention it. The estimate doesn't include it. And in that silence, money changes hands. The real cost of doing nothing. Let's talk real numbers. A dirty MAF sensor cuts fuel economy by 15 to 25%. Let's say 15. If you normally get 25 miles per gallon and drop to 21, you're losing 4 miles per gallon. You drive 12,000 miles yearly. At normal efficiency, that's 460 gallons. With a dirty sensor, 570 gallons. That's an extra 110 gallons burned. At $4 per gallon, that's $440 a year. Over 3 years, $1,320 evaporated. But fuel waste is just the opening act. The excess fuel destroys your catalytic converter. Replacement, $1,500 to $2,500. It fouls spark plugs, $150 to $300. It confuses oxygen sensors, $100 to $300 each. It accelerates engine wear. Total damage from one dirty sensor over a few years, $3,000 to $5,000. And you never connect the dots. You just think your car is aging. Cars are expensive, you say. Except a $10 can of cleaner would have prevented most of it. But because the solution seems too simple, it gets ignored until the bills arrive. What you need to do right now. Every car with a MAF sensor is at risk. Honda Civic or BMW, doesn't matter. The sensor gets dirty. It's physics. Air carries particles. Particles stick. The only question is how bad it's gotten. If your check engine light is on, get the codes read-free at any auto parts store. Codes P0100 through P0104, that's your MAF. Before replacing anything, try cleaning first. Buy MAF-specific cleaner, not carburetor cleaner, not brake cleaner. The wrong chemicals destroy the delicate sensor, showing symptoms, rough idle, sluggish acceleration, black smoke, tanking fuel economy. Check the MAF sensor first. It's accessible, cleanable, and causes exactly those problems. Even without symptoms, clean it preventively every 30,000 to 50,000 miles. Drive in dusty areas? Do it sooner. The sensor isn't a lifetime part. It needs maintenance like your oil and air filter. Here's what they really don't want you knowing. A clean MAF sensor is one of the most cost-effective things you can do for your car. Better fuel economy, lower emissions, protected components, extended engine life, all for $10 and 20 minutes. You don't need to be a mechanic. You don't need fancy tools. You just need to know this option exists. And now, you do. The dirty sensor is destroying your car right now. The solution is in your hands. This is what they hope you'll never learn. But you just did.